This week, the two comprehensive eminent domain bills, Senate Bill 533 by Senator Duncan and Senate Bill 18 by Senator Estes, were heard in the Senate State Affairs Committee on Monday. Many groups and individuals testified on these important bills. Richard Cortez testified for the Farm Bureau on these bills. His testimony advocated for the strongest possible protections for property owners that we can get out of committee. Both bills were left pending in committee. During this time, after the committee meeting, the committee will be working on which bill will come out of committee and how that bill will look when it comes out. The committee chair, Senator Duncan, wanted any amendments to these bills to be submitted by Thursday of this week because he wants the bills to come out of committee quickly. We anticipate a bill being voted out of committee as early as next week, which we think is great because time is of the essence. No action was taken in the House Land and Resource Committee on the eminent domain bills heard last week. We will keep you updated on any changes.
After carefully reviewing each of the bills proposing various methods on how best to address concerns with the Texas Transportation Commission and TxDOT, the Farm Bureau Board of Directors voted to support the sunset bills. There are two bills that are identical, HB 300 by Representative Isett and SB 1019 by Senator Hager. These measures would provide the most accountability in the selection process of the Texas Transportation Commission, which is the Texas Farm Bureau policy. Texas Farm Bureau policy calls for a selection process of the Texas Transportation Commission that ensures their accountability. Each of these bills would limit the terms of either the Transportation Commissioner, which would be created under the two TxDOT sunset bills, or the existing 5-member Transportation Commission, which would be maintained under SB 1351. Currently, the Commission serves a 6-year term. The TxDOT sunset bills call for the Transportation Commissioner to only serve 2 years. A gubernatorial appointment not to exceed 2 years for the newly created position of Transportation Commissioner would be subject to increased scrutiny by the legislature and, in essence, the voters than it has been in the past. For this reason, Farm Bureau policy can support these bills. The likelihood is that the sunset legislation will have the greatest opportunity to pass. The sunset legislation has weight because of the fact that it is the recommendation of the Sunset Commission after a 2-year review of TxDOT. The other legislation that has been introduced that deals with the Commission or TxDOT is SB 1351. This has been introduced by Senator John Corona, and the Farm Bureau Board of Directors also looked very closely at this measure as well. This measure would maintain the existing 5-member commission, but it reduces the term from the existing 6 years to a 2-year term. Again, because of this reduced term limit, Farm Bureau policy is succinct in that it calls for more accountability. Thus, Farm Bureau will be looking at both the HB 300, SB 1019, which are the two TxDOT sunset bills, and SB 1351 to find out which one will be moving more swiftly through the process.